You got lots of questions there.
Yes. Thank you, Mike SIKLENKA, for take the time. And my questions: when did you start playing hockey?
When did I start? Like as a young child?
Yes.
I was 5 years old when I started playing hockey.
What were your first impressions when arriving in Austria?
In Austria? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, do you mean with hockey or Austria itself or
Anything or
hockey? Yeah, it was something special. I mean, especially the first game was incredible for me to experience the fans and how the fans interact with the players and cheer for the players. You know, back in America, it's different. The fans sit in their seat and maybe they cheer when there's a goal or something. But here, you know, the fans, when they come, it never stops to the end of the game. And that, you know, that was something very special for me to come and see that. And, you know, and that's big part of the reason I stayed so in Europe was, you know, I really enjoyed what the fans brought to the game, not just the game itself. The fans bring a lot to the game here. And as for Austria, Austria is great. I mean, great country. People have been more than welcoming and friendly, and it's been a truly great experience for both myself and my family.
in your career, you played in the Western Hockey League, American Hockey League, and National Hockey League. What are the differences comparing them with Austria or at least Europe?
Wow. Yeah, it really is a completely different game from the American style to the European style. And that's, you know, a big part of it. You can see some people that do really well in American hockey, and they come here and they don't succeed. They can't fit into this style of game. And yeah, the biggest difference, I guess, is obviously the ice is smaller in America, so you don't have nearly as much time to do things on the ice as what you can here in Europe. And European hockey is not nearly as physical. And yeah, those are probably the biggest differences.
What were your funniest moments in Klagenfurt?
My funniest moments in Klagenfurt. Wow. One night I'll always remember is the night at Checkpoint Charlie's. And yeah, we took the keg out on the street, and many people will recognize this. One schnapps, €1. So that was, and outside is cheaper. Yeah, so that'll be one night I take home with me.
What are your biggest memories as a hockey player?
Wow, yeah. You know, I've been doing this a long time, and there's a lot of memories. First NHL game, it's always special. That was special. Winning championships here in Europe, those will always be special to me. Playing with Team Canada in Spangler Cup and winning that tournament. Yeah, but you know, there's also lots of memories from younger hockey and the fun a guy had when he was just a kid playing hockey and looking towards where I am now. You know, those are probably the most special days when you're young and just having fun.
Due to your experience in your career, would you support your kids if you would like to become professional hockey players?
Yeah, obviously, as a parent, I'll support my kids in whatever they do. Yeah, it's tough because, yeah, it's definitely something I'd have to sit down with them and talk about.
How did you get time running by during the season because you actually weren't allowed to play hockey?
Sorry, how did I?
How did you get time running by during the season because you actually weren't allowed to play hockey?
Yeah, no, I wasn't allowed to play with KC, but I spent many nights with hobby teams here in Klagenfurt, and I appreciate what they did for me. You know, they invited me into their dressing room, and yeah, it was great fun. And you know, obviously, there's fitness centers here and stuff like that that I was able to go to. So I was able to stay quite fit and ready and prepared, but unfortunately, it didn't come to me needing or anybody needing my services.
Are you looking forward on being home in Canada again?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Canada is home to me and my family, you know. As much as we enjoyed it here in Klagenfurt, you know, you're always missing something. And Canada is home, and, you know, we feel safe and secure there and feel like we belong, and we're excited to get back.
What are your plans for the future?
My future is really up in the air right now. I wasn't prepared right now to be looking so far into the future. I obviously thought I could have at least 1 or 2 more years as an ice hockey player, but that looks like it may have changed. So we'll get back to Canada and see what happens.
Ending up the interview, do you like say last words to KC, or you want the fans anything do you know before you leave?
Yeah, no, last words. Yeah, I just want to say to the city of Klagenfurt and, you know, the fans from KC and, you know, the fans from even all the other teams, you know, it was a very special time for us and myself. And, you know, I really want to thank everybody that I may have ever run into or ever said my name, good or bad. It's been a great ride, and I hope I left everlasting memory.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.